Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom starter home coming in at 17,983 simoleons. That does not include the lot value, but if you do place it down on the lot that I have here, which is the Cookout Lookout in the world of Newcrest, your Sims will have, I believe, 17 simoleons left and a 3-bedroom house, which I think is pretty good for a starter budget. So I am not using limited packs here. I am just using a limited budget and a lot of debug. And I really enjoy how this house comes out, so I hope you will enjoy it as well. If you do and you would like to download it, I will make sure to have this available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can download it if you use my origin ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag MissGryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. But anyway, on the outside here, I'm just trying to make it look a little bit more interesting and have like a nice pathway up to the front door. We have a fake garage going on here, and yeah, it ends up being super simple shaped in the end. I really liked what I did with the windows here, combining a couple of different ones from Snowy Escape to make them a little bit more intricate. And when you walk in, you're in like the dining space. Then we have a small kitchen off to the back where I put that half wall. And then I am figuring out the floor plan here to incorporate all of the bathrooms, or all of the bedrooms and the single bathroom that I have in this space. I think it works out really nicely in the end. I was happy to be able to have 3 bedrooms here because I was thinking at first it was only going to be a 2-bedroom house. But making one that is 3 bedrooms and only under the starter home price for 1 sim, I was really happy with. But I could probably do some more starter homes that are based on the budget of how many sims are there, or do some limited pack ones. Do let me know what you would like to see. I just was really in the mood to build something with a strict budget, so that is what I was doing here. However, if you would like to see some builds that have budgets that aren't necessarily starter homes, so like maybe a family home that's like 30K or 40 or whatever, do let me know. I think those could be really fun to do as well. But anyway, we're on the outside now trying to figure out the color scheme. I switched it around so many times, but I do think it comes out pretty nice in the end. It's pretty simple. I had a lot of fun with the landscaping as well. And of course, I got a car out front, which I should be grabbing here shortly because I put that like fake garage there. And I mean, we only really have fake garages and fake cars. They don't work in the game. And at this point, I'm kind of feeling like they never will. I still really would love to have cars in The Sims 4, but I feel like I'm not counting on it anymore at this point. Does anyone else feel that way? Like we're probably never getting cars, but I would love to be surprised and proved wrong, but it just feels like it's not happening anymore. Anyway, I'm just getting some bushes out here. I have this really cute, bright yellow car. I think it adds a lot of personality to the exterior of the home. Brightens it up a little bit, and then I'm getting this really pretty tree with the flowers on it. That is from Debug from the Get Together pack. Also, if you see that I have access to all of the various plants and stuff here without having to enter any cheats, I am using the Better Build Buy mod by Twisted Mexi. It is linked down in the description down below. I also have the tool mod installed. I can't remember if I used it in this build or not, but I've been using it in most of my builds lately. So if you've seen me scaling things or rotating them or anything like that, or like replacing windows in apartments, that is the mod I use for that. It's also by Twisted Mexi and also linked down below. But here we are just figuring out the greenery, I believe. Yeah, I'm using tool here to shove that into the ground a little bit because it feels like it's floating. So I just thought it would look better that way, and still figuring out some more trees. I wanted this house to feel like it belonged here and had plenty of trees around it, but I didn't want it to be covering the inside so you could actually see what you were doing. So that is what I was experimenting with. And then of course, getting lots of flowers and plants all around. I drew out some dirt patches and I was just trying to fill it in using only debug stuff because I didn't want to waste our precious simoleons on landscaping that I knew I could get for free. So that's what we're doing here. I used a lot of purple. I thought it looked really beautiful with the brown siding that I picked in this house. I really like that color combination in general. I've used it quite a few times, and yeah, I was just really happy with that. I also used a lot of these rocks around kind of to frame the garden beds. I thought it was a little bit different. And then we're popping inside to the kitchen space using, of course, base game cabinets because they are cheap. The city living ones I think are a little bit cheaper, but I didn't really want a rundown feel in this house. I wanted it to be just a little bit affordable and something your Sims could grow into. There's a lot of empty space in here. You'll see like there's definitely room to add more furniture and activities. I think this would be good for a family home, and it's pretty affordable. So I was just trying to mostly make sure it had a lot of space. A lot of my starter homes that I create are very, very small. Like you'd have to really expand the home. So this one feels a little bit more empty, but it has more space and like a layout already established for said space. So anyway, this is the bathroom. Just have a standing shower, sink, toilet, mirror, all of your basics. It has tons of space though if you would prefer to have a shower tub combo or a shower and a tub separately. And then moving on into the living room, I did think about using the sectionals from Dream Home Decorator. I didn't end up going with them in the end because I thought it made a little bit more sense and was more affordable to use some of the couches from Eco Lifestyle instead. And I also ended up using Eco Lifestyle for the table and chairs over here. That is such a good pack. Not only is it stylish, it's cute, but it's really affordable in the game, so it's perfect for starter homes. So I ended up combining two of these couches into sort of a sectional instead of actually using sectional pieces from Dream Home Decorator. It just worked a little bit better. Also, this rug from Nifty Knitting is so cheap. Actually, I think it might be free. I think it's 0 simoleons. So that's a nice piece of decor you can put in your space. And I also got a faux fireplace over here, which is from the holiday pack, which is a free pack. And just getting a rug over here, trying to figure out this space. I wanted it to be fun and clean and simple, but have, like I mentioned, lots of space for your Sims to grow into. I also used the sectional, pieces from Dream Home Decorator, not the sectional couch, the modular pieces. That's what I was looking for, to add a bookcase. And then we're just trying to figure out some decorations, like a little plant on the table and things like that. Made sure to have curtains and rugs. And I think it worked out in the end. It's still a little bit on the simple side. There's not a ton of decorations, but I feel like for the price, I was pretty happy with what I was able to come up with in the end. But definitely let me know when it comes to starter homes. Do you prefer them like this where they're a little bit more empty, but there's plenty of space for your Sims to grow into, or when they're on the smaller side and very detailed, but there's like no space? Because I think they're both fun options, and it was nice to do this because this is not typically how I approach starter homes. The bedrooms are pretty empty, but I was really trying to get a little bit of personality into them. So this is the primary bedroom here. The green and yellow cover on the bed is so pretty. And then this bedroom over here ends up being a little bit more colorful. Well, I guess not more colorful than the other one, but this is the first like kid or teen room that I did. And I was trying to figure out what other furniture I could fit in here other than just the bed. I'm trying to remember what I ended up with in the end. I think it might just be the wall decorations and then the bed. And I also used Tool to scale up the rug in this space. It matches so nicely with that bed. I really enjoyed that. And then we got a round rug in this room. And did we add any other furniture? Oh, I got a side table in here. I think it's the other bedroom that has like no other furniture other than the bed, which we'll be getting here to now. It ends up being like pink and black, which I think, or pink and gray really, which I think is a fun color scheme. And I used this decal that looks like guitars on the wall. And that's it for this build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you have not already, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.